Hey guys, how ya doing? I'm here to give you guys my first recap and impressions on Shokugeki no Souma san no Sara Toutsuki Ressha-hen. So, this is pretty much I believe the second core of like Shokugeki no Souma third season, I believe. Because if I remember correctly, like many months ago, or should I say at least that much, that Shokugeki no Souma was going to have its second core starting in spring. And this one right here was actually pretty cool. So if anything else, let's just get this recap started. So yeah. We have to it that a scene with Erina and freaking like Souma and Azami looking at the pictures of their idol. Well, Azami and Erina in other cases, while Soma's just thinking about what's up. And of course, there is an announcement given to every Toutsuki student out there by saying like the exams that you're supposed to be taking, it was actually an outdated class system where the weakest ones will get thrown off or something, get cut off from the roster, while the ones who knows how to do things will stay in, and it was rigorous. But this time it's a little bit different, and this is from the first seat of the Elite 10 that's been like making the announcement. And this time he says like if you use the techniques that you learned in class, then you will pass. You're all good to go. But those who do not follow, etc., may this be an example what's going to happen to you. And apparently, Souma, on the other hand, was not too worried about at all, like his happy-go-lucky, confident attitude. But the others are like saying, "Oh man, we're all going to freaking die." Because like, it's like this. If you have not been listening or following Azami's, instructions at all, then guarantee you're more than welcome to be expelled from the academy, which apparently brought everyone to depression. And Erina, on the other hand, went to Soma's room while Souma is sharpening his knife and tells him of a certain personal problem she has. Like, back then, when she was like trying to figure out what is going on with food here and there, she ends up talking to Yukihiro Souma after like talking about his match with the first seed of the Elite 10, but ends up having to like struggle a bit of what is happening here and there, because like she understands her father's ideals, but when it comes to Jaipa Joichiro Saiba or something, she ends up having to struggle a bit, because she remembers when she tastes Saiba's food or something, it felt free or something, which she mentioned towards the end of the episode. But Yukihiro Souma decides to help her out to figure out what her choice and decision wants to make. She wants to refuse at first, but Souma, on the other hand, convinces her otherwise by saying, it may not look like it, but I've actually have been trained rigorously by my own father. So how about I make you something to make you make a decision? And therefore, we have to it that Hisako was actually freaking out like a maniac, like saying, "Where's Erina? I don't know where she is. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Did she get abducted by Azami or something?" I'm thinking in my mind, this is just too funny, you know? But aside from that, when it comes to like, the next thing here and there, we have to it that Yukihiro was making some kind of Yukihiro tempura bowl, apparently. And of course, Megumi and everyone else is actually listening to Soma's plan of like making the dish, and they were all worried because we have to it that we all know Soma tends to make crazy ugliest dishes, and if Erina ever tried one of Soma's dishes to a point where it's like terrible, like one of those squid thingy-mabobbers you get to Megumi, for example, that's a reminder, by the way, it's gonna like kill her instead of like knocking her out or feel disgusted. It'll kill her because her tongue is like divine, you know? We all know that. But aside from that, we had to it when Erina finally got a dig in from Yukihiro's tempura egg bowl dish or something. She says, you know, this thing right here, it's nothing more than low class here and there, nothing high curricular. But why the hell does it taste so good? And we have to it that Souma explains in his dish of what it has. Like he explains to Erina like it's all because I froze the egg in the freezer, and furthermore by saying like saying that saying that when you freeze the chicken egg, it causes the proteins to coalesce into a gel-like state, and that results in the creamy Galatians of the mouthfeel and a much richer yolk flavor. And he ends up saying that basically when I froze the egg, that was the single most important contributor in the dish's taste. He also explains that he used sweet and spicy umami sauce and something that's a Yukihira special blend, and apparently also explained like he had like a strongly flavored sauce with the bonito stock base, soy sauce, and mirin. And he also says if you use the egg that's too much of a rich flavor, the overall dish would actually become very overwhelming. And therefore, Yukihira explains how the frozen egg's mouthfeel and richness plus the special sauce's strong flavors, it actually maximizes the eggs' flavor, etc. And we had to it that Erina asked him, like, how could you make such a dish like this? I mean, what caused you to actually have this kind of idea in the first place? And we have to it that Yukihira Souma says, like, it's fun. Obviously, it's really fun. He therefore explains to Erina his own opinion, like, that, you know, people always say there's always one correct answer, but I don't think that's really true. There's always multiple ways how to get to that final to a certain answer here and there. And that's what makes it fun in life, you know, because there's always multiple ways how to, like, find the correct answer or find the answer you're looking for. And Erina realizes that it's the same words as Yukihira Souma says, like, if you know exactly where you're headed, it's no fun at all. Basically, these two just made a gamble whether it's 50% bad or 50% good. So it's like 50-50, would it be good or bad? And therefore, Erina realizes that they just want to be free. And we had to it that Erina tells Souma to get all the Polo Store dorm students in the front yard or something as she's gonna get ready for something. Although Souma asked her, like, what do you think of my dish, you know? Like saying, is it delicious, you know? But she didn't answer that question, which is really funny. And we had to it that the next morning we had to it that the the Erina makes a speech by telling them, like, you don't give up yet, alright? Y'all making these depressed, dejected looks or something, don't you dare give up yet. I'm gonna help you pass these exams or something, and then if you have the willpower to push through, then allow me to guide you. And she said that your dishes have been free, and I want you guys to keep going like that. And don't you dare give up right now just because you haven't taken the exams and not realized the results yet. And therefore, they all get their spirits and motivation back up, and Yukihira Souma actually smiled at this point, realizing Erina finally made her choice of what to do. And the ending song was just perfect, dude. Not to mention the opening was also fun, but what is to come later in the future, which I really look forward to. Aside from that, preview next episode, it's gonna be Erina in a teacher outfit, which is called Onward on the Toutsuki Train. We don't know what's really about to happen, but one thing was sure, Erina says she's going to help everyone out on this point, how to pass the exams, which I really look forward to. So, just overall in this episode, we have to it that Azami says he wants to save Jaipa Sorichiro from some kind of, like, I don't know, whatsoever. He's like a victim to something in the cooking society, which he wants to save Saiba Jorichiro from. As for Erina, she does have a personal problem that she doesn't know what to do, but someone helped her out what to do next, etc. And of course, everything else after that. Anyways, like I said, episode was phenomenal. I gotta say, I got a good taste of spring 2018. Looking forward to more. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zoro, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toodaloo!